Imagine waking up tomorrow with the power to shape your future. One day you tell yourself you'll start that dream project, work on that skill, or finally break free from your routine. But here's the catch. One day may never come. We all have dreams and ambitions. But how often do we push them aside for tomorrow? We say, one day I'll write my book. One day I'll launch my business. The truth is, one day is an illusion. It's an excuse we tell ourselves to avoid facing the discomfort of today. But what if today was day one instead? What if instead of waiting for the perfect moment, you decided that now was the time to begin? The difference between one day and day one is simple but powerful. It's the difference between dreams staying as ideas and those ideas turning into reality. You don't need to wait for some magical shift in circumstances. The only thing you need is the decision to make today day one. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start tomorrow, only for tomorrow to turn into a never-ending cycle of delays? It's easy to put things off when the pressure isn't immediate, but that's exactly what procrastination does. It steals your future one excuse at a time. Procrastination is a silent thief. It robs you of your most valuable asset, time. When you constantly say, one day, you're essentially telling your goals that they aren't important enough for today. And the more you delay, the further those goals move away from your grasp. Why do we procrastinate? It often comes down to fear. Fear of failure, fear of not being good enough, fear of the unknown. But here's the truth. Failure isn't the end. It's part of the process. Every successful person you admire has failed, stumbled, or faced setbacks. They didn't wait for one day. They chose to make their failures part of their journey from the very beginning. So ask yourself, what's more terrifying? The fear of failure, or the fear of never trying at all? When you choose day one, you embrace the possibility of failure, but you also embrace the opportunity to learn, grow, and evolve. The biggest regret people have in life isn't that they tried and failed, it's that they never tried at all. Before we move forward with our story, take a moment. If you're enjoying this journey so far, hit that subscribe button. Let's make this our day one together. By subscribing, you're taking that first step toward growth, motivation, and transformation. Now let's get back to learning how to take action in your life. You don't need to climb the whole mountain today. What matters is that you take the first step. Too often we look at our goals and feel overwhelmed by the distance between where we are and where we want to be. But the truth is, success is built on small, consistent actions, not on giant leaps. One of the most powerful ways to combat procrastination is by starting small. Instead of imagining the daunting task ahead, break it down into manageable pieces. Want to write a book? Don't think about the entire manuscript. Start with one paragraph a day. Want to get fit? Don't think about running a marathon. Start by taking a 10-minute walk every day. Every great accomplishment starts with that small, seemingly insignificant action. But over time, those actions add up, and you'll realize that you've built something amazing. You don't need a grand plan. You don't need the perfect circumstances. You just need to decide that today is day one, and that one small action will lead to another and another until you've created something extraordinary. So what's holding you back from making today day one? Is it the fear of failure, or maybe the doubt that you can't succeed? Here's a little secret. Everyone feels that way at the beginning. The key isn't, getting rid of fear. It's learning to move forward in spite of it. Fear and doubt are natural companions when we step into the unknown. But instead of letting these feelings paralyze you, try to use them as fuel. Fear is a sign that you're pushing your limits. And doubt, well, it's a reminder that you care deeply about your success. Think about it for a second. Every time you've done something worthwhile in your life, you've had to face fear, but you did it anyway. Whether it was asking for a raise, starting a new relationship, or taking on a challenging project, you moved through your fear, and that's what led you to success. The secret is not to let fear control you. Acknowledge it, feel it, and then move forward anyway. The real danger lies in letting fear stop you before you even begin. When you choose day one, you're choosing to take action despite your fears. Ever notice how once you get started, things seem to gain momentum? The hardest part isn't taking the first step. It's keeping that momentum alive. And here's the thing. Momentum doesn't care how big or small your actions are. It only cares that you keep moving. In the early stages of any journey, it can feel like you're not making any progress. You're putting in effort, but the results seem so small. But here's the hidden truth. Momentum is building behind the scenes. Think about how a snowball gains size as it rolls down a hill. At first, it's small and unassuming, but as it moves, it gathers speed, and before you know it, it's a force to be reckoned with. Your efforts work the same way. Small actions might seem insignificant at first, but over time, they compound into something bigger than you ever expected. The key to success isn't just about starting, it's about keeping that momentum going, even when the progress seems invisible. The more consistent you are, the more momentum you build. And when momentum is on your side, things that once seemed difficult start to feel easier. Even on the days when motivation is low, try to do something, no matter how small. It could be a few lines of writing, a quick workout, or a small step toward your goal. The idea is to stay in motion, because once momentum is established, it's much easier to keep going than to start over. Many people give up just before their momentum kicks in. They're right on the verge of something great, but they get discouraged by the slow start. That's why it's crucial to stick with it. If you make today day one and keep showing up, momentum will start to build, and soon, the results will start to speak for themselves. Momentum creates a kind of magic. It helps you push past obstacles, overcome doubts, and break through resistance. As long as you keep moving, you'll start noticing things clicking into place almost effortlessly. So when you're feeling stuck or unsure if progress is being made, remember that momentum is already working in your favor. All you need to do is keep showing up, and soon you'll see just how powerful it really is. What would happen if you woke up every day with the mindset that today is day one? How different would your life look if you approached every challenge as an opportunity, not a roadblock? Mindset is everything. When you decide to make today day one, you're choosing to approach life with a growth mindset. A mindset that says, I can learn, I can improve, I can overcome challenges. This kind of mindset doesn't just change the way you approach your goals, it changes the way you approach life. The way you think about yourself and your potential will shape your actions. If you believe that you're capable of success, you'll show up every day and do the work. But if you believe that success is reserved for others, you'll never even take the first step. To make today day one, you have to change the way you see yourself. You have to believe that you're worthy of success, that you have what it takes, and that the journey you're on is worth every challenge. With the right mindset, you'll turn setbacks into lessons, failures into stepping stones, and small wins into monumental success. This is it, the moment when you decide whether you'll wait for one day or make today your day one. It's easy to get caught up in the allure of tomorrow, but the truth is, tomorrow is never guaranteed. Today is all you have. The journey to your goals doesn't begin when everything is perfect. It begins when you decide to take action. And that decision doesn't need to be a big, dramatic moment. It can be as simple as committing to do something today, no matter how small. But today is your day one. And with each step forward, you'll find yourself growing, evolving, and moving closer to your dreams. The more you show up, the more you realize that the only thing standing between you and your success is the decision to act. So, what will it be? Will you let one day be a promise that never comes? Or will you make today the first day of the rest of your life? If today feels like your day one, then take the next step. Subscribe, share this video with someone who needs a push, and let's make today count together. Because the best time to start anything is right now.